Namaste, salutations, greetings, welcome. It's Thursday night. It's 9 o'clock, and that makes it
Thursday night vibes.
right on. Caitlin, you are on top of it tonight.
Yeah.
I have to congratulate you.
Thanks.
Thursday night vibes with Master Roachee and Queen Caitlin, the talent.
That's me.
Yes, and she is kicking off her MMA debut.
What?
Well, I figured with the name like Queen Caitlin, the talent.
He's got it. He's got it. Oh, did you see that? He got it.
He squeezed in there.
He got it.
That sounds more like a MMA fighter.
Queen Caitlin, the talent?
Yeah, so I went ahead and I booked a match for you.
I don't know about that, buddy.
Yeah, I think it'll be fun. At least for me.
For you.
Yes. I mean, I could take my phone and we could broadcast it.
Really?
I think everybody would love to see you in a cage match.
I have so much rage that I have just shoved down. I think I could do it, actually. Let's circle back. At first, that was a little bit questionable, but now that I think on it a little bit deeper, I think I could do it.
Right on.
I think I could. I'll work all the rage up until it's right at the surface, and then I'll just let loose.
Well, I'll be right there in your corner to cheer you on and to get that rage up.
Thanks, buddy.
Yeah, that's what I'm here for. As your life coach, mentor, family member. Uh-huh. So, what was your day? How was your day?
I slept like all day. Well, I got up this morning at like 4 o'clock, tootled around for a minute, then went back to bed. Then I got back up at 8 o'clock, tootled around until like 9 o'clock, and then went back to bed. And then got back up around noon and tootled around and went back to bed. And then when I got up at 2, I got up and got motivated and brought my booty here.
What exactly does tootling around
just fiddling
mean?
Fiddling around the house.
Can you give an example? Because I'm sure that not everybody speaks the same language, and they would like to know what a tootle is.
Like just doing stuff around the house.
Okay. All right.
Chores and whatnot.
Would you like to say hello? Say hello. Hello.
You say hello.
I can't see the screen.
Look at the screen.
Because I don't read the screen. Everybody knows I don't read the screen.
Okay.
Because everybody knows you lie to me about what people say about me on the screen.
Sure.
So, yeah.
There's kitties running around behind us.
There's kitties running around everywhere tonight.
They're all very active tonight. There's something in the air.
Yes, they've been streaking back and forth in the side yard over there all evening.
Yeah, when I first got here today, Miss Kitty came up and greeted me.
Oh, did she?
She did. She
That's
did,
unusual.
and I picked her up and carried her in the house. She wasn't happy about that, but then she was okay.
No, she says, hey, look, I'm going to be nice, and I'm going to greet her. Not bite her, not swat at her, but greet her. And you pick her ass up and carry her into the house. Yes, I'm sure that you've endeared yourself to her.
Uncle Donnie said he loves you.
Uncle Donnie, I love you too. Yes, deeply. Deeply.
Oh, yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
Silver Fox says hi. Hi, Cosmo.
Hi, Silver. Hi, Cosmo. Namaste, all. Thank you for joining us tonight. Thank you.
Thank you.
I am appreciative.
Thank you.
I am appreciative. Are you appreciative?
Yeah.
Well, we finally found something that you appreciate.
So I got you something.
Did you? No, I am not sticking my tongue on a terracotta pot.
You don't have to, but you ruined it because I was going to hand it to you and say I got you a little pot.
Oh.
Now I'm not going to give it to you because you ruined it. I'm just.
Well, I want a little pot, but this is the kind of little pot that I would expect. Why are you sticking your tongue?
Because it grabs your tongue.
I know it grabs your tongue.
And I like it. It's my pot.
There we go. You heard it here first. Kate, the talent, likes to stick her tongue on terracotta pots.
It's my pot. I can stick my tongue on it if I want. There was a brownie in it. They gave it to me at work. So it's CNA week right now, and they gave us all brownies at work, and there was a sign by it that said, pot brownies, and then there was like a little disclaimer under it that said that they're not organically treated, which was sad.
Yeah, false advertising.
Hi, Chris.
False advertising. Unlike my bodybuilding course that you
I
can
don't
get
hear
for a little measly $95, and it's still a self-addressed stamped envelope. Yes, and you too could have a body like this.
Hi, Amanda.
Hello, Amanda. Namaste. So what have you been up to besides tootling?
Hi, Diane.
How's the rest of the couple of days been?
The past couple days? So before today, I worked evening shift the past 2 days.
Is that why you slept and tootled and slept and slept and tootled?
Yeah, like right now, because of the past 2 days, right now is like my waking hours. So, I up.
So, you're going to participate in the show.
Huh?
Can I grab it and just pull?
I mean, it doesn't hurt. I just, like I said, I like how it grabs my tongue.
You are
Hi, Ronald. Hi, Tina.
Strange individual.
Well, now I gotta let it dry though, because since terracotta is so porous, it has soaked up my saliva, and I have to let it dry out a little bit so it has like original grab strength that it did.
So nobody ever wants to touch that.
Hi, Crystal.
That pot again.
I mean, it's mine. Nobody else should be touching it.
Good evening, Crystal.
Please make sure you get consent before you touch somebody else's pot.
Yes. But do you share your pot?
No, it's mine. This specific one is mine.
Okay. So, Caitlin the talent doesn't share her pot.
Not my licking pot.
Who would? Yes, I mean that makes sense because who would want to share it?
My licking pot.
Well, you know what? Abby Rhodes mentioned something that I think we should give consideration to this fall and winter. Mm-hmm. And she had mentioned, and I think this is a good idea, a book club.
Yeah, except for it was my idea to do it in the fall or winter time.
It was because we figured that everybody's just so busy during the summer and all.
Which, that's not a bad thing. Like, being outside is a good thing.
Oh, it is a good thing.
It's a good thing. We'd prefer you outside fiddling around than inside. Like, reading's good, but, like, get outside and get your vitamin D.
You can read outside, and I understand that, and I do like to read outside. But I just don't have the time to devote to reading.
Not in the summertime.
Not in the summer.
I don't either.
But I love the idea, and in fact, we had been discussing it a little bit, and we might have a couple of different possibilities of book clubs in the fall and the winter. One would be just kind of
Hi, Jane.
Open to any book and any author, any genre. And then the other one is going to deal more with spirituality, philosophy, and that kind of stuff. So, yeah, I think we're going to move forward on this come the fall.
Huzzah.
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 And do you know what this time of year is? Usually the June 20th, 21st. Yeah, come on. Yes, her hands look like her feet. This is summer solstice.
I knew that.
You knew that.
I was just distracted. You know what? I actually listen.
I don't think she.
You know, I'm very proficient in the tiki-taki. I do it when I'm decompressing. I be on the TikTok when I'm decompressing after work, or just fiddling.
Tootling.
Tootling, yeah.
Tootling.
And
Tootling involves tiki-taki.
It does. Tiki-taki is involved in the Toodlins.
That doesn't sound like chores around the house.
No, well, I have something
Ah.
playing on my phone while I'm doing chores.
Oh, so you have the tiki-taki going while you're doing chores.
Yeah, and I'll like fold something and then I'll swipe. And then I'll fold something and then I'll swipe. And then I'll fold something and then I'll swipe. Hi, Debbie.
And then you'll
Hi, JC, Virginia Beach.
Swipe.
Sometimes.
Swipe, fold something.
No, usually I'm pretty good about getting my laundry folded.
Okay.
But you distracted me. I saw a bunch of people going to Stonehenge on the summer solstice, and I think I'm going to make that one of my long-term goals is eventually I would like to go to one of the Stonehenge sites for the summer solstice.
Would you consider being a sacrifice?
No. Not me.
Are you sure?
Not me. Hi, Melissa.
I would be more than happy to take you to Stonehenge if you would be a willing sacrifice. No, they don't sacrifice anybody at Stonehenge. But
Jane said she's loving our tie-dyes tonight.
Well, thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah, just kind of digging it. We're out in the patio again tonight, and nice evening. It's a nice evening.
Is. It was a little toasty this morning. Well, okay, so so the temperature this morning, I was fine with it. It was a good temperature. And then I get to y'all's house and it is cold in your house. Y'all had the AC on. I was chilly when I got here, and I was like,
I thought it was cold too.
I was like, Mom, I'm going to sit outside. And she was like, okay. And I went and sat on the front porch.
Yeah. No, I would have the windows open today.
Car henge?
If it was me.
Car henge? You know what car henge is? Cosmo said there's car henge.
Car henge.
Yes.
It's out west. I'm not sure if that's in Arizona.
He said Nebraska.
Nebraska. Okay, yes, car henge.
Is that like a car version of Stonehenge?
Yes, it is. In fact, it's a replica built out of cars. So, yes, very, very cool. But,
I'd go see that, but Stonehenge is more... I would go to Carhenge just to experience it. But the thing about Stonehenge is more of a sacred thing, and I want to feel the certain types of energy that are there because it's one of the points.
You don't have to travel clear over there. We have some monuments in Missouri and Ohio that that they've recently been working with that have some pretty cool energy and alignments to them. So you don't have to travel that far. And they may be even older than Stonehenge.
Where is it? There's one place. I don't know if it's the Four Corners or where it's at, but that there's a lot of energy, and it's not too far away.
This is over in Missouri. I'll have to look up the exact town, but I think it's the Serpent Mound over there. But very, very cool stuff.
Sherry said it was 98 in northern Oklahoma today. So it was like 86 here today, but it wasn't like a humid.
Namaste, Peter.
It wasn't like a humid 86. It was like a nice 86. It was like an 86, like you're sitting on the front porch, and it'd be real nice if a breeze rolled through here about now. And it was breezy, so it was a nice 86 day.
Well, we kind of live in an area that it's always a little breezy here.
Yeah, but that's okay, because the breeze, like, knocks a little bit off the heat. So even though it felt like it was 86, when the breeze would roll through, it felt like a 72.
But, the summer solstice is always a huge celebration, practiced by, many different cultures through the span of human history. And now there's, you mentioned the Druids, we
Yes.
have the Wiccans, have the Celts, a lot of religions still
Hi, Spike.
Still enjoy the summer solstice, and there's a reason to celebrate. It's the longest day of the year. All of the planting, and all of the spring work has been pretty much completed. And now it's time to celebrate and enjoy the warm, nice weather, tend to the crops that have been planted. And, this is truly a time to celebrate the beginning of summer.
It is. I kicked off my summer solstice last night after I got off work. I had some wormwood tea.
Very good.
Because I'm trying to get my gut health back on track. Because like we've talked about before, your gut
and your mind are all interconnected. And your endocannabinoid system interacts with both of them.
Yes. I saw a recipe earlier that I really want to try. It's black walnut, wormwood, and I saved it on my phone because I don't remember the third one. But black walnut, wormwood, and something else. And it is really good for guttural cleansing, parasite cleansing. And I'm going to try it when I get a little bit of money because I've got wormwood. I just got to buy the other two.
Yeah, black walnut.
I think I've got some out of my house. I just, since you gotta like dry them out and then grind and then
shell them,
and then do you use the meat or the
meat.
Husk? Okay,
no,
the meat. Okay, so I gotta do all that stuff if I were to use organic
You can
ones.
use the husk for some things, but you gotta be careful.
So the way they did it in this recipe is they boiled it for about 10 minutes and then they simmered it down a little bit to cook some of the water off, and then they strained it.
I don't recommend anybody to use black walnut husk for anything, unless you know exactly what you're doing, because they can be toxic.
Yeah.
So
wormwood can be toxic too.
Right, but that's part of the gut cleansing is, but you have to watch your amounts.
Like I just had like a teaspoon in teaspoon? I think a teaspoon. I don't know. I filled my tea ball and steeped it for 10 minutes and then took my tea ball out.
Yeah, I would probably start with a half a tea ball. Always.
Oh, I did a full tea ball. Yeah, I feel fine.
When it comes to homeopathic and herbal type of medicine, you always want to start at the lowest dose and then titrate your way up.
So on the bag, it said use 2 leaves and steep for 10 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
But it wasn't like they weren't in leaf form. It's like ground. It's like a ground. Like the form that I got it in is like a ground herb. So I figured I'll fill the tea ball. Screw it.
Huzzah!
Huzzah!
Huzzah! Well, yeah.
I mean, it was. I added some honey to it, and it was a little bit bitter, but I mean, it wasn't horrible. It tasted like. So the other thing I have at home for guttural health that I haven't started doing yet, but I would like to start doing it in coordinates with the other herbal remedies that I'm doing, is I also have Paragard. You know what Paragard is?
No, I'm not familiar with that.
Okay, so it's a homeopathic medicine that you can buy, and it is it's got a bunch of different stuff in it, and it helps you cleanse your body of parasites. And you take so much every day for like a month.
I wouldn't do these together. I would do them on a separate regimen.
Yeah. So the Paragard also has wormwood in it. I didn't do those. I haven't started the Paragard yet. I haven't. Let's be clear. I haven't started the Paragard yet. I have not started it yet.
We just don't want a turmeric incident.
Hey, I'm convinced that I still have turmeric in my digestive system.
I'm sure after drinking that. So, yes, we don't want another turmeric.
I'm like on another level with the turmeric right now.
Uh-huh. So, no, I think it's a good idea, and you can benefit from it, but you want to be careful, and you don't want to try to do too many things at once to your body, because you need to go through one routine or whatever and then wait a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
Let your body recover, and then, do something else. But you can't put your body under all that stress constantly.
No. And I'm not. I just, I did the wormwood tea. I wanted to try it, see what it was like.
We used to grow wormwood. We need to get some and grow it again.
Honestly,
yes.
I think I steeped it for a smidgen too long because it was very bitter. I don't know if that's like the natural of how wormwood is supposed to be bitter. but it was bitter.
Well, we kind of talked about this. One of the drawbacks that people found with holistic and natural types of medicine is the taste.
Right.
Because yes, these aren't candy flavored. They're herb flavors, and the
Hi,
herbs
Hobbies
can
the
be.
puppet.
Hello,
Hi, Jeremy.
namaste. Can be very, very strong and bitter, and so that's why pills became so popular.
The other thing that I saw that I am really interested in for whenever I get more into herbal stuff is pouches. Have you seen the pouches?
Policies or
no pouches? So they're like little edible films, and you put your herbs in there, and it's a pouch, and you just take it like in place of a pill capsule.
Well, there are capsule makers.
Yes, okay. So I've seen the capsule makers, but the pouches are another way to ingest the herb. If you're somebody that can't take pills, that's what they were made for. And I thought it was really cool.
Yes, that's interesting. No, I haven't seen those.
I'll show you later.
But I am not surprised.
I'll show you later.
It's one of the drawbacks.
Drawbacks?
Oh, of herbal medicine taste.
Yeah. I'm not going to lie. The wormwood tea did not taste great. I still drank it, but it didn't taste great. It was very herbal.
Well, I looked. I kind of have it. Well, before I get to that.
Oh, Jeremy said he finally got his beard oil.
Wonderful, Jeremy. I'm glad. Thank you. I'm glad you got it. Thank you for letting us know. You got some music for tonight. What do you have? What have you brought to the show tonight?
Myself, I forgot to get music together. Hang on.
Forgot to get music together. She doesn't have a whole lot of stuff to do.
Depends on what kind of mood you're in. Depends on how much stuff I have to do.
Oh, of course. Blame it on me.
I will,
deflecting.
And I did. I will, and I did.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
We're gonna talk more on Monday about anger and see how this fits. I think we're going to start talking about the different types of anger on Monday. That's what we're going to cover as far as that topic. So if you're interested in anger and where it comes from and ways to deal with it, start tuning in on Monday nights, because we're going to be doing an anger segment. And next Monday will be the first one, and we'll be talking about, I believe, 7 different types of anger and where they originate from. How does that make you feel?
I'm on this whole journey of learning about my emotions, so I'm pretty hyped.
And that's one emotion most of us are pretty familiar with, in just what form. And, some anger is healthy, but we're going to be talking about the anger that's not so healthy. I'll go on with my rant while you're working. Oh, did you find something?
I think so.
You do?
I think so.
Maybe?
It's called. We'll roll with this.
What? Who? What?
Hi, Bearded Buds.
Hey, Bearded Buds. Namaste, my friend. Namaste. Will you tell everybody what we're rolling with? Hello, Sally.
Oh yeah, it's
yeah. You were just right there.
It's hi, Sally. Hi, Cindy. It's Pink Houses by Clayton Anderson. Whoopsie daisies.
All right. I'll be right back.
Well, there's a black man with a black kid living in a black neighborhood. He's got an interstate running through his front yard. No, he thinks he's got it some good. The just a woman. She's in the kitchen, clean up the evening slide. And it looks as if, hey, darling, remember when you could stop the clock? Oh, but ain't that America? You and me, ain't that America? Something to see, baby, ain't that America? Home of the free, yeah. Little pink house is for you and me. Oh, for you and me. Hey! And there's a young man, he's in a t-shirt. Listen to a rock and roll station. He's got greasy hair, greasy smile. He said, Lord, this must be my destination. And cousin told me when I was younger, saying, boy, you gonna be president. But just like everything else, those crazy dreams just kinda came and went. Oh, but ain't that America? You and me, ain't that America? Something to see, baby, ain't that America? Home run free, yeah. Little brick house is for you and me. Oh, little baby, for you and me. Oh. Well, there's people and more people, but what do they know? No. Go to work in the summer, right? And vacation down at the Gulf of Mexico. Oh yeah. And there's winners and there's losers. That ain't no big deal. Cause a simple man, baby, pays the bills. Feels that kill. Oh, but ain't that America? You and me, ain't that America? There's something to see, baby, ain't that America? We're the home of the free. Yeah, it's a little pink house, baby, for you and me. I said, oh, you, yeah. Hey. Ooh, yeah.
Right on. And we kind of broke our own rule here. Normally we say we don't do covers, but
We do some covers.
we do a few, but we had to do this. It's Clayton Anderson, Indiana guy doing another Indiana guy, John Cougar song. And as a matter of fact, they don't live that far away from where John Cougar grew up in Seymour, and Anderson in Bloomington. So Clayton in Bloomington. So, pretty close, but what a rendition, what a cover. Just showing more of what Clayton Anderson can do. You see,
I like Clayton Anderson.
we've had some talent in Indiana. We've had some talent in Indiana.
Yes.
So, yeah. But everybody leaves and forgets about us. Look at Woody
Hi,
Harrelson.
Ronaldo.
Look at Woody Harrelson. When was the last time he came back to Indiana?
Weren't the Jacksons from Indiana?
Yep. Jacksons were from Indiana. Michael Jackson and the Jackson 5.
Yeah.
So we've had some musical talent. George Benson is from Indiana, who's an amazing jazz guitarist and singer. So one of my favorites. But I hope everybody enjoyed Clayton Anderson's version of Pink Houses. I know I dug it.
So
the
thing about
yes,
Clayton Anderson
yes,
is he's really good at covering songs. So like at the CPAC, is that what it's called? Is it called the CPAC?
Yeah,
The
it was
CPAC event?
CPAC event.
I know it was the Midwest Cannabis something or other. I'm not good at remembering these long titles. I don't know who put me in charge of it.
It was brought to you by the Midwest Hemp Council.
Midwest Hemp Council.
That I was a policy circle member of, but I kind of let my membership expire. Yeah, I wasn't really. I really wasn't doing much on the policy circle, honestly.
That's okay.
And their meeting hours were really, really strange.
Wonky?
Yeah,
Wonky
there was like
meeting
3
hours?
o'clock in the afternoon on a Wednesday or Thursday.
Oh boy, that's odd.
Yeah, it was just really inconvenient to make the meetings too.
But so at that event, since Clayton Anderson is more of a lesser known artist, I don't know how often y'all frequent the bar
He was
scene.
Emmy considered last year.
He was Emmy considered, and he has a song that's in the movie. What movie is it? When he said it, I was like, he has a song in a movie too, like a really well-known movie. I can't remember what movie it is.
No, okay, no, it's so well known that you don't know the movie.
There are so many movies. I can't remember the name of it. You can't remember the name of it. Don't act like you.
I don't even know.
Get off your high horse, buddy. Like you remember the name of it.
I never said I knew the movie. So I
know what movie
I know he
it
said
is.
He had a song in the movie.
I remember the plot.
Movie. Yes, but you just don't remember the name.
Yeah.
Well, while you're thinking, I was wanting to do some research, and I had time to put a little bit together, but just on how much BS our government has been throwing at us is from 2008 to 2014. Now, this is when, this is kind of the pre-CBD and cannabis revolution. It was just starting to roll at the end. The government funded something like, I think I have the numbers here. The government funded 376 studies on cannabis.
Ooh la la. Not The Bodyguard, Mom.
376 studies on cannabis. Only 55 were defined therapeutic benefits. That's 15%. And, because the government, the media, are still promoting the old propaganda, and that shows us that they were never serious in the first place about finding benefits of cannabis. All they were looking for was harm to continue that narrative. Oh, you're Googling it, huh? You're doing the Google thing.
Listen, don't judge
Google me. The googly goo?
Maybe.
Okay,
so it's...
Yes. I'm waiting. They're waiting. Can you operate the googly thing?
Yeah.
I don't think she can operate the googly thing. At all.
Miracles from Heaven. Miracles from Heaven. Have you seen that movie?
No, I've never heard of the movie.
So, I believe because I think I've seen it. It's the one where the little girl falls down in the tree and dies for so many minutes, and when she's dead, she sees Jesus and yada yada, and she comes back. One of his songs was in that movie.
I think I may have seen that movie. Maybe.
I've seen the movie because I was like, oh my gosh, how are they going to get her out of the tree?
That would be my, yeah. Yeah, they threw a rock at her and made her fall.
Yeah. So
I think we have Ferbert moving to the front. I saw him heading down towards the...
Mom? Go out the front door.
Yep.
Now.
Go out the front door and either move him back here or take him in.
Jeremy Phelps said, of course, that's the government for you, by the way.
Oh, yeah, it is. It is. It's not only the government, it's the media, and it's both sides. when we say that the government, those are the people we're supposed to elect and send there. That once they get our vote, we don't hear from them again for another 4 years or 2 years. And frankly,
Oh,
we're the ones that dictate,
for
what the
Bert.
hell goes on. But nobody's listening. I don't like the red. I don't like the blue. Um, I just don't buy any of their bullshit from either side. Uh, it's spun, it's distorted, and hell, you can't even find a trustworthy news source anymore that's not biased in one way or the other.
Bert's up here now. The government and the media do both suck, Uncle Donnie.
Yeah.
Here, here. Huzzah!
Huzzah! Yep. The two things that we need to fix Washington is a shitload of sage to cleanse and purify, and a hell of a lot of cannabis to get the conversation started. That's how I think we save Washington.
No, it's time to go in.
Sage and cannabis.
Sage and
What
cannabis.
say you?
What say ye?
Huzzah!
Huzzah!
So, clean up Washington with sage and cannabis.
I say the same thing that I've been saying for months now. I think we need to fire them all and put completely different people in there.
I think so too, and shut down some government programs while we're at it. I'm all for that.
Sally said she got hit by Facebook Monday for saying that.
Oh!
For saying huzzah?
Huzzah!
Huzzah!
But it's 3, 2, 1, huzzah! Sorry, Sally.
Yes.
I can't get him.
What the hell good are you?
None.
Where'd he go?
He's behind you.
Behind me.
I hope
I don't see a cat back there.
he'll come around. I can get him. I can trick him. I know his ways. So yeah, I mean, I'm just kind of sick of the whole thing. And I mean, I don't care which party, they're just making a hell of a mess. And
yeah,
I don't like all these charges and bullshit. It makes us look like a third world country. We've lost status. This petty shit's got to stop on both sides.
Did I tell you about the thing that I saw on the internet?
What thing did you saw on the internet-y?
So this dude made a video, right?
Yes.
And so essentially right now, economically, we are in worse times than they were when the Great Depression was going on. Like, he did the whole thing, like, where they translate yesterday's money into today's money, and today's money into yesterday's money. Right now, economically, we are so far below what the conditions of the Great Depression were.
I can see that.
So
yeah, the wealth has been declining for 90% of the country for years. For 10 to 15%, wealth has been increasing, but generally there is less wealth in the lower 90% than there has been. We're losing the middle class.
Mm-hmm.
We're
is.
losing a lot.
I don't even think there is hardly even a middle class anymore. I think it's just rich, poor.
Pretty much the gaps are widening. The gaps are widening between poor and lower middle class, and lower middle class to upper middle class. Those gaps in between are definitely widening.
Oh yeah.
And it's sad to see, but it's the way it is. And another thing that was really sad, if you hadn't heard, the submarine that was taking the tourists
Titan,
down the Titan down to the Titanic with the tourists, they did show that it a debris field, and they're saying all hands are lost.
Speculating that it imploded.
Yes.
Whenever communications was lost.
So very, very sad. Very, very brave individuals. They knew the risk they were taking to see something that few people get to see. I guess it'd be same thing as signing up for a trip to the moon.
Yeah.
You know the risks, and actually we've been doing lunar stuff more than we've been doing deep sea stuff. We know more about the moon than we do about our own oceans, especially at those depths.
Oh yeah.
So very interesting stuff, but very sad.
I don't think I would go down in a submersible for a while. Like I don't.
No.
That's not my cup of tea.
No.
That's not my cup. Thank you. Submarines, nay. I think I've got like a touch of claustrophobia because the idea of getting in something that goes underwater like that, I don't even like boats are okay, but like boats.
I got a great idea. Got a great vacation. Thank you. You've given me a fantastic vacation idea.
What?
Let's go to Bermuda.
Why?
Well, because of its location.
Well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Beautiful there.
You got me on the location.
Okay.
I don't want to go out in the ocean.
For a submarine ride. What could be better than a Bermuda Triangle submarine ride?
No, you might as well be signing a death sentence right there, buddy. No,
I think submarines are perfectly safe, especially good ones, so we're not going to that depth. And the Bermuda Triangle,
Listen, I'll tell you where I want to go on vacation.
Okay.
So
I don't think you can beat a submarine ride in the Bermuda Triangle, though.
Listen, there is an island, and it's a part of Michigan.
Stream?
No. Islands in the stream, that is what we are. No one in between. No. Hi, Ronnie.
Hi, Ronnie. Sorry for that outburst. You shouldn't have had to witness that. Nobody should have.
Sail away with me. Anyway.
Like that.
Don't distract me. There is an island off the coast of Michigan. Off the coast of Michigan, there is an island. I can't remember what it's called. I think it's Manitowoc? Is that it? I'm asking you like you know. Anyway, there's an island. Do you know the island with no cars? The island with no cars. That's where I want to go. That's where I want our retreat to be. The island with no cars. You know?
Is that what it's called? Island with no cars?
No, but it's an island. It's a part of Michigan, but it's not. It's an island. It's out on one of the lakes.
It's called Island Walkie Walkie.
Island Walkie Walkie.
Island Walkie Walkie.
That sounds about right, actually. And there's no cars there. They still do everything with horses. Like, they have electricity and everything, but they don't have any cars.
Will you be my rickshaw driver?
No.
Why not?
No, thank you. No.
I think, a young, fit lady such as Queen Caitlin the Talent would make a fine rickshaw driver.
Tucker and Uncle Donnie both said Mackinac Island.
Mackinac Island.
That might have been what I was thinking of. Is Island Walkie? Which one is the one with no cars? One of them doesn't have cars. One of them they still do everything.
Walkie Island.
That is okay. Whichever one they just don't have cars at. That's the one I want to go to because not right now because of the smog from the Canadian wildfires. But once the wildfires are done doing their thing, I'd like to go there.
Okay.
I think that's where we should have our retreat. Because there's no cars.
Yes. And I think you should have your retreat there. I'm going to Bermuda for a submarine ride.
Whatever.
Wouldn't that be more of an energy retreat down there? I mean, you're talking about energy. That's some energy.
I think you're wackadoodles, buddy.
No.
That's like a recipe. That's like asking to get offed. You realize this, right? That is like asking the universe to off you.
No, it's just saying that you're interested in studying the mysteries of the universe.
Yeah, but that is like asking the universe to off you.
No.
You know how much has happened in the
But maybe they just weren't projecting the right vibe.
Amelia Earhart didn't do nothing. And yet she still got eaten by the coconut crabs.
I think she crashed in the Philippines or some of those other Japanese atolls.
No, I heard that it was the Bermuda Triangle.
No, she made it. I think she made it farther than that.
I heard it was the Bermuda Triangle, and then she died when she crashed, and then she got eaten by the coconut crabs.
Boy, that's a beautiful story.
That's why they could never find her remains, because...
Well, they're still not sure, but they do think that she made it into the Asian Pacific.
I know coconut crabs were involved.
You do. Even though they've never discovered the wreckage or the body, Queen Caitlin knows that coconut crabs are somehow involved.
So, yes, Tucker said he definitely wouldn't have went down in the submersible, and that he doesn't mess with the ocean. See, I like the ocean. Like, as long as there's land very close. If I want to be able to swim to land if something goes wrong.
Well, sharks can attack in 3 feet of water.
I'm not worried about sharks.
Okay.
I'm not worried about the sharks. What I'm worried about is not being able to swim to land, or like submarine.
Being towed out to the sea.
No.
To bob.
Like,
until you can bob no more.
Like, I love Pirates of the Caribbean, but I don't think I could be a pirate. I do not.
Really? I can see you as a pirate.
I could be like a wench. Like, like,
you are a wench.
Like on Tortuga Island, like, one of the bar girls that like serves the drinks and whatnot. But like out on the ships, nay, sir, nay.
I still think a boat ride and a submarine ride in the Bermuda Triangle.
Thank you, Tucker.
Is the way to go. I just do.
You're bonkers, buddy. You are bonkers.
I think that you aren't serious about finding good energy. So what you doing?
I was gonna pick another song.
All right. Gonna pick another song.
You said we have permission to play any other music, right?
Yes.
Even this? This would be okay?
Yeah.
That's what we're doing then.
All right. This is what we're doing, folks.
This is what we're doing.
This is what we're doing.
Hi, William Gruber.
Hey, William. Namaste, my friend. Yes, that's our duck.
You don't know the roots of creation alongside the mighty mystic, Mr. DJ all over the world. Lighters in the air, The fire we have blaze. By the roots and the mighty mystic.
Damn, it feels good to be alive when you're living free and feeling high. Throw your hands into the sky and light it up, light it up. Damn, it feels good to be alive when you're living free and feeling high. Throw your hands into the sky and light it up, light it up, light it up, light it up.
Yes, that's right. Light is in the air. Got a burning down, a party time. And the roots,
Light it up, let the flame ignite. Blaze that fire till the morning light. When the fire done, you get a relight. Give the sun a break, we light up the sky. Ow, it's them East Coast boys. Pull up to your spot in the Peach Rolls Royce. Clouded thick, we could cut it with a knife. Hands up high if you love the vibes and wave them side to side. Just wave them, keep them high. High up, we high up, we high up, we high up. So push it up. Damn, it feels good to be alive when you're living free and feeling high. Throw your hands into the sky and light it up, light it up. Damn, it feels good to be alive when you're living free and feeling high. Throw your hands into the sky and light it up, light it up, light it up, light it up.
I want to see everybody light it up. If you want to smoke in the sky, we get high. We getting high.
Yeah. hands up, hands up, hands up, hands up, hands up, put them higher. Touch the sky and keep them high, and then we spark the fire. Yeah, it's a party, yo. Spliff on Bacardi, yo. Kick like karate, yo. Sweat like a cardio. We getting naughty. Me and my shorty. Back to school sorority. It's a party. Huh. If you wanna get high with us, touch the sky with us, say yeah. If you wanna get lit with us, shoot the shit with us, say yeah.
It feels good to be alive when you're living free and feeling high. Throw your hands into the sky and light it up, light it up. Sam, it feels good to be alive when you're living free and feeling high. Throw your hands into the sky and light it up, light it up, light it up, light it up.
We're back. I was lighted up by Roots of Creation.
I was lighting it up.
I see this. I see this.
How can you not light it up? Now, I would, help these guys are getting known, but it really helps them out too if you stop by on any of their platforms. Give them a like and subscribe. For Clayton Anderson, Roots of Creation, please help support the artists that we have coming on. It means a lot to them. It means a lot to us. They were good enough to share their music. So please reach out and support them. And if you know of anybody else that would like to have their music or videos heard on
Thursday
our show,
or Monday or
DM me, get me some information, and we'll check them out. We generally like original songs, and now we Roots of Creation have done covers, and so's Clayton Anderson.
Yes, so there is special considerations for covers as long as
we also have original music.
We like the covers to have more of an original feel to them. Like there is another cover song we play by Mike Cuball Houlihan, Come and Get Your Love, and it's covered, but it's
really
amazing.
Different.
It's like it's vastly different from the original song, and it's just an amazing ear feel.
Right, and kind of like what the Roots of Creation did with the Grateful Dub.
Yes.
So yeah, but we're always looking for artists, and we don't limit it just to musicians. If you're a comic,
yes,
let us know.
We like the comedies.
We love to have different guests on and showcase the talent from our friends and family in our
Cindy
Canna family.
Said she just shared the song out to a few friends.
Cindy Paul has sent me, and I have tried to reach out to a few of these people, Cindy, and I haven't had any response. But Cindy has sent me some really good suggestions. There's one fellow, I believe he's in Korea, that is just amazing. And there's a couple other guys that she's put me on to.
Vibe. So.
Yes.
I've got world according to Kate tonight that I want to talk about. If you want to talk about it.
Okay.
And I was really thinking, I've been thinking about it for a couple days now.
Oh, so this is coming out of a deep thought.
It's been on my mind.
All right, so this
Good night, Jeremy. See you later, alligator.
Good night, Jeremy.
So
Namaste.
why don't we have, why aren't savory beverages more popular? Like the majority of beverages that everybody drinks, whether it be sugar-free or if it has sugar in it, all of the beverages, like for the most part that we consume, are sweet rather than savory. Why?
Well, they found a market for it. And as the sweet market increased, the savory market decreased, because you would think before this, we had stuff like sarsaparilla, root beer.
Yes.
We had also.
I would still group like sarsaparilla and root beer in with the sweet category, though, because even though those are more, and I know some people might disagree, but both root beer and sarsaparilla are more herbal flavored drinks. They are still in that sweeter category. So, like Mom brought up earlier, like Bloody Marys and tomato juice and V8. And, like, yes, those are savory beverages, but they aren't as popular as the sweet stuffs.
Well, I think on tomato juice and V8, I like the hot V8. I don't like the regular V8, but I like the hot V8. Those are also so filling.
Right.
And they're not really refreshing.
Right.
So, your sweeter beverages like your lemonades and your orange juices and all are sweet and refreshing.
Right.
So I think that,
You think there's like a refreshing quality to the sweetness?
I think so.
That would make sense. Like I like savory things, but savory things tend to be more heavy.
Yes, they do.
But that was I've been thinking on it.
Well, I am proud of you for thinking. It's a good start. It's a good start. Is that it?
That was
okay. I didn't know if you were going anywhere else with that.
No, or right. Umami beverages. Why don't we have any umami beverages?
I don't know.
Did you hear that?
Mm-hmm. Woo! It's the cuckoo calling.
Woo!
Cuckoo, kachoo. Chuba. We talked about, and this was last summer, so probably a few people have heard this, but we were talking about Maslow's hierarchy and chakras and how they work together.
Mm-hmm.
And you can reflect Maslow's hierarchy with the chakras. But I want to talk a little bit more about chakras and stuff, because most people aren't able to get really past that third chakra. They get stuck there. Okay, so
it goes. You got your root chakra, your sacral chakra,
right? Your solar, your
is it your solar plexus next?
Your solar plexus is next, and then your heart,
and then throat, and then crown.
Right. So a lot of people get stuck at generally that third level.
The solar plexus.
The solar plexus.
Mm-hmm.
And I got this. And this is associated with personal power, confidence, and self-esteem. We'll go through this. The root chakra, and some people can't get past this, is stability, grounding, and a sense of belonging.
Mm-hmm.
And then we have the sacral chakra with creativity, sensitivity, and emotional balance.
Mm-hmm. And
then you move to the third chakra, which is personal power, confidence, and self-esteem.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to try to help people move past these chakra blockages.
Until you brought it up just now, I thought I was doing pretty good with all my chakras, but when you reread what you found about the root chakra, I think I might have to redo. I think it's about time for me to go on a chakra journey again. Because I was like, well, I have been having problems with a little bit of that lately.
And you see this is where chakra cleansing and opening up those energy meridians and all can really come into play. And this is actually Abby. I spoke about Abby earlier, Abby Rhodes. She kind of sent me something on chakras, a book on chakras, a suggestion. And I like that, and I have several. I've got a lot of literature, but
I've got a lot of literature.
I got to thinking about that. Well, I have 2 bookcases full, and I had 5 bookcases full, so they're all in storage. So when I have more bookcases available, I will.
Well, you'll
bring them out.
Right. I think I'm gonna have to, like I said, revisit my chakra book and redo my meditations and yogas again.
Well, we hadn't talked about chakras and all for
it's been about a year, yeah.
So I think it's time to revisit this and talk about it. What I think I'm going to do is I have kind of a step-by-step easy guide, beginner's guide to chakra cleansing and meditation.
Right.
I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to see if I can't finagle this and post it.
Finagle it and post it.
Right.
Like reword it?
No, just put it in the proper format to post it so it's readable and shareable. So that's what I'm going to work on. And yeah, I'm going to reread it and make sure it makes sense.
Make it make sense.
And make sure everything's clear and concise.
Oh, and I almost forgot.
Yes.
You requested one of my delicacies that I got from Mrs. Bearded Buds before the show. And I gave you one condition.
Like, too late.
I told you?
Too late in the evening.
Too late in the evening?
Yep, we'll have to save that for Monday.
Duck!
So it's too late in the evening for me to be consuming edibles.
Fine. Your loss.
No, I just don't want to waste it because I'm going to be going to bed shortly, and it would be a waste of enjoyment.
Fine.
So I want to be able to enjoy it all.
We can do it on Monday.
Maybe.
Or next Thursday.
Yeah, Monday or next Thursday. Either or, whenever the time presents itself.
I really hope Bert isn't stalking the duck.
Well, he's going to learn if he stalks the duck. He's right here. He is back on the porch. But yeah, so I'm going to share this either tonight or tomorrow. And please let me know what you think of it. Give me some feedback if you like it. Share it with your friends. And let me know if it'll help. And this is nothing difficult. It's really easy. So I think it's time to get on a chakra journey again.
Yeehaw!
And let's help people move up and get rid of these blockages, and so they can. Yes.
I was trying to get the cat. I don't want him messing with my duck.
Oh, I don't think. I think if he tries to mess with the duck will.
I don't know. I heard some noises.
Well, it's better than hearing voices.
Hey.
Yes.
Who sponsors the show?
Queen Kate the Talent.
I do not. Yeah, sure. Yep.
Master Roachee's
Sponsored
Garden.
By
MasterRoachee'sGarden.com. Come and check out our fine selection of CBD oils. We have our original CBD, our Golden Medley, which is a blend of full spectrum CBD, CBDA, and CBG. Our Groovy Days, which is exactly what it sounds. It's a Delta 8 product with a little THCO, which we will probably be discontinuing shortly because my manufacturer no longer works with THCO. So that's coming out. Do you know what's coming back?
Our gummies.
Our gummies.
Our nummy gummies.
Our gummies are coming back, and we will be bringing them out and debuting another debut in Dixon, Illinois.
Yes.
So if
July 8th.
July 8th in Dixon, Illinois at the Herbal
Roots
Canna Fest.
The July 7th at 12 Points in
Terre Haute.
Terre Haute.
So, yep, going to be a busy weekend for us that weekend.
Yeehaw!
So,
Huzzah!
Huzzah!
And in Dixon, I believe the Happy Hippies are going to be there. The Brooklyn Boys are going to be there. I think Silver Fox is Silver Fox going to be there?
I'm not sure. Bunny's going to be there. Creative Collectibles.
Creative Collectibles is going to be there.
I get to see Bunny.
So if you're in the region, and it would be and it's going to be at a campground. It's from 12 noon to 12 midnight. So the vendors, we get to shut down at 8 o'clock so we can enjoy 4 hours of the party too. So we'll get to hang out after closing up. So come up and visit us. Herbal Roots Festival in Dixon, Illinois.
Yes.
Are you okay? No, you're not okay. Why do I even bother asking?
Herbert.
That's a good look for you.
Mm-hmm.
So come out and enjoy the fun with us. All right, I think we're about to the point where we need to say goodnight, Kate.
Good night, fam.
And as always, peace, love, and good vibes. Thank you for viewing tonight. Have a wonderful weekend, and we'll see you Monday.
In YouTube call views.
Why does it